Hello, beautiful people. Welcome back to the channel. This is Danny, and today we're going to be talking about how you can manifest anything you desire to have using the beautiful power of your imagination. And so we're here today to talk about who you are, how you want to present yourself in the world, and the things that you can manifest using your pure human imagination, which is your connection to God. Now, before I get into anything that we're going to be talking about, I want you to check out the description box down below. I have a group membership called the Sweet Spot Mindset Group Coaching Program. Group coaching, yes, because we are a collective group of people manifesting our beautiful lives with workshops, challenges. We have day-to-day conversations in our private WhatsApp group chat. Beyond that, you have me as your coach in the chat talking to you all. And also, you do get to have unlimited DM coaching with me when you join any of my tiers. Whether it's the first tier, the second tier, or the top tier, you have unlimited coaching with me, meaning that you can ask me all the questions you want to ask me and just give me within a day or a couple of days to answer you. And I will definitely be able to give you insights about your particular situation along your manifestation journey. So the reason why I suggest everybody read this book top to bottom over and over and over is because Neville is giving you everything that he's given you in all the other books that he's written. This is the core of his teachings here. It teaches you about your circumstances don't matter, how to change your self-concept, the fact that your imagination is creating your reality, the fact that your inner conversations that you're saying to yourself all day, every day is creating, and you're creating your assumptions about people. So when you talk about people in a certain way, you're hardening into a belief that that is the way that you see the person. So then they have no choice but to show up the way you see them. They could be sweet as pie to you, but if you have in your head that they're a demon, then they're going to show up as a demon. People play different scenarios based on what you assume them to be. And so what I notice is that my husband is different with me than he is with his mother because his mother has a different assumption about him. I have a certain softness with myself than I am with other people. So your identity is the crux of how you're going to change your life. In this book, you would have to read it front to back, not just skim through it. Read it from front to back. You see how all these little notes that I have here? Look, I have highlighted stuff here. I have notes and everything. So a man's chief delusion in his conviction that there are causes other than his own state of consciousness provides him the fact that a man's consciousness is all that he thinks and desires and loves, all that he believes is true and consents to. This is why a change in consciousness is necessary before you can change your outer world. A change in your consciousness, your thinking. A change in your thinking has to happen before you can see a change in your outer world. So what are you thinking up here in your beautiful mind, right? Then it says here, my consciousness, the things that I'm looking at in my 3D reality are actually manifesting my reality because my consciousness, my awareness of things is causing me to continuously see things a certain way. So if my consciousness is affecting my desired reality, what am I consciously thinking of? All the shit that don't matter? All the shit that's going wrong? Or am I going to find, despite my circumstances, despite the bullshit that's going on in my life, am I going to find a way to focus only on what I desire to have? Be ye transformed by the renewing of your mind. You renew your mind by deciding that you're going to think differently. Can somebody put that down in the chat? You renew your mind by deciding that you're going to think differently. What is revision? Revision is essentially where you go back into a certain situation or memory and change the outcome of what happened to you if you are not happy with that outcome. Okay? You could revise it and change the way it ended so that you can better your situation in the now or in the future. So some of the things y'all like to revise is breakups, getting fired from a job, unwanted news, losing a friend, losing items, somebody being an asshole to you, not getting accepted into college, or any other things you want to insert. The list go on and on and on. To sum it up, you can change the outcome of situations per Neville Goddard and the law of assumption and replace it with any outcome you wanted it to be. Okay? So, for example, if you got fired from a job and the person, who fired you, they are somebody that you're like, damn, I got fired, but I don't feel like I should have gotten fired, or the circumstances were not something that you felt like, damn, it shouldn't have been me fired, and you really feel strongly about you not being fired, you could go back and revise that situation to where you and your boss actually had a conversation about something completely different than you getting fired. Your circumstances do not matter. Now, with revision, the thing that's going to help you with revision is to suspend your disbelief that it's possible. You know how your imagination creates your reality? You could also recreate a past situation in your imagination to present itself in your present reality. You cannot believe that your imagination creates your reality and then not also believe that you cannot recreate your memories about things because you're doing it in your imagination. So you can imagine a situation being completely different than what it was. And instead of saying, oh my goodness, is it going to happen for me? Just do it with an open, honest heart before you go to sleep. Decide the scenario that you did not like. Recreate it the exact opposite, meaning the way you wanted it to go. Hearing the people saying the things you wanted them to say, seeing the people doing the things that you wanted them to do, or just feeling the thing that you wanted to feel, right? And then as you're falling asleep, you do not dispute what you have created. You do not fall asleep scrolling on TikTok or Instagram or YouTube. You are doing a detriment to yourself if that's the last thing you put on your mind. Come on, as master manifestors, we know the last 5 minutes of your night is what your subconscious mind is going to program. Okay? Bye everyone.